Coorie Doon, Coorie Doon, Coorie Doon, my darling. Coorie Doon a day. Coorie Doon, Coorie Doon, Coorie Doon, my darling. Coorie Doon a day. Coorie Doon, Coorie Doon, Coorie Doon, my darling. Coorie Doon a day. Hello, let's sing. How's everyone? Oh, I'm going to stretch over to one side. Oh, just as far as you can go without falling off your chair. Go the other way as well. Over to that side. Ooh. Lovely. Just stretch out towards me as well, actually. See if you bend your back. Give yourself a wee hug and really feel that bend in your back. In fact, breathe into it. Feels good to breathe. And then stretch out. Keep your back, so as long as it's not sore, keep your back a little bit bent like that and just stretch out and have a big old yawn. And we'll stretch up and round. Oh, a nice stretchy start. And again, just stretching up and round as if you're swimming. Oh, dream of swimming. Dream of swimming. Oh, yeah. Nice splashy dreaming of swimming feeling. And then a bit of a shake. So we'll start with the hands. Let your head go just a little bit. Just be careful if you think it's going to make you get dizzy. Just let the head stay where it is and just go with your hands. We can add our elbows in. Bit of old funky chicken going on there. And get your shoulders going as well. So if you can do your shoulders, your elbows and your hands all in a one. It's not a good dance move, but it's good for resetting your body. That's lovely. Okay, so this is a little breathing exercise. If you want to stand up, this is lovely to do standing up. It's based in Tai Chi, so you can have sort of slightly soft knees, but it's totally possible to do sitting because it's just our arms that we're moving. So you're going to just put your hands as if you were trying to cup some water like that, and you're going to bring them up. So I started them just at my belly button. It's just slightly out of shot, I'm afraid. Bring them up and breathe in and take them down. Breathing out. So it's just a little breath in and a little breath out. And then we're going to come slightly further up to our shoulders and back down. So from our belly button up to our shoulders and back down. Then we're going to breathe in and stretch your arms all the way. Take our arms up. So it's a much longer breath, this one. So we're breathing in and then breathing out. Okay, so we're going to do a short breath, a medium breath and a long breath. That's the pattern. So we're doing belly button to breast, belly button to shoulder and back down again, and then belly button all the way up and stretching your arms and taking them down like a coffee press. Well, it's not a coffee press, is it? It's a corkscrew. That's we want corkscrew arms. Okay, so short breath, breathing in and breathing out. Middle breath, breathing in and breathing out. And then long breath, breathing in and breathing out. And if you need to make that all just a little bit faster or slower, feel free. Otherwise, just breathe with me. So we're going a small breath. A middle breath. A long breath. It's like the Goldilocks breaths. And again, small breath. Middle breath. Long breath. Okay, have a little wriggle. We're going to do that same thing again, but on the out breath, we're going to make a V sound. Just make that with me. You might find it's a little bit buzzy. That's okay. Just rub it till it's not too tickly. So we're breathing in. Breathing in a middle breath. V again. Breathing in. Another V. You maybe noticed that last one sounded a bit more like a note. And do that again on a V sound. So a little breath. Just any note that comes out. Breathing in. And a big one. Lovely. I know that may be a bit tickly for you. We're going to do a hum now. So just say you have to make the eyebrows go as well. You have to smile as if it was the most delicious cake that somebody else baked for you. You want them to know how delicious it was, so they'll make another one. That's our humming sound. It's got all of that smile and slight sense of lift, but it's got closed lips. So we're going to do that same small breath, middle breath, big breath, but we're humming on the way out. It doesn't matter what note comes out, whatever note comes out, as long as your lips are closed and you're smiling, it's perfect. So breathing in. Breathing in. So it's just one more round of that. So humming on the way out, small breath. Middle breath. Big breath. And have a wriggle and a jiggle of everything. Let the lips go whilst we're there. As if you were just having the most brilliant nonsense conversation. You can see the sort of conversations I'm having now that I don't get to come and sing with you all every week. I'm just talking to Arthur. I hope you're joining in with this. I always hope you're joining in. Just have a little nonsense laugh there. It's probably enough of that. We better stop before we get silly, hadn't we? Just have a let go of any tension you might have found there. So I've lifted my shoulders up, just pausing for a second and then letting a big old sigh go, all in a one. One more. Hold it for a wee second and then lovely, perfect. Well, I have to share this beautiful picture with you of Jan and her new pup Lily. Because she sent it last week, and I didn't want to put it in the video with all the beautiful flowers pictures that people had sent me, because it just felt like a separate celebration. And I thought, well, what dog songs shall we sing? And well, obviously, how much is that doggy in the window? The one with the waggly tail. How much is that doggy in the window? I do hope that doggy's for sale. Obviously it's not. Don't worry, Jan, I'm not trying to to sell on your beautiful new pup. And then, of course, the dog's called Lily. And that had me going, we'll drink a drink a drink to Lily the pink, the pink, the pink, the saviour of the human race. For she invented medicinal compound, most efficacious in every case. I presume you all remember that. I had that. I dug this out to show you. This is my childhood singing book that my mum used to play at the piano. It's called a Pusky Do. It was printed in 1975. And it's got some fantastic songs in it, including Lily the Pink and, Bananas in Pyjamas. And it's reminded me of some songs we should sing. Coming Round the Mountain. We've not sung that, have we? I think we should have a bash of Coming Round the Mountain soon. And, of course, the Wombling song is in this book. Do you remember that one? Underground, overground, wombling free. The Wombers of Wimbledon, common are we. Making good use of the things that we find. Things that the everyday folk leave behind. Uncle Bulgaria. Now, I never learnt the rest of the tune as a kid because the next bit's really difficult. I've never learnt it as an adult. So I don't know if any of you might have had a Pusky Do with your kids. Maybe you did. It's a classic anyway. And if you want to let me know some of the songs that's maybe reminded you that you sung when you were younger. This has got A Hole in My Bucket as well. And actually this has got Yellow Submarine in it, which I know was not a children's song, depending where you were when it came out. So we'll maybe revisit a Pusky Do at some point. It's a lovely cover, isn't it? Love that. Right, onward. Thanks, Jan, for sharing your new puppy, and what a cutie, and the pup. Yeah, what a cute new puppy, and we look forward to hearing more, and maybe at some point meeting her. Gotta keep our eyes on the horizon for small treats like that. Well, it's St. Patrick's Day tomorrow, or if you're listening to this on Wednesday, it's today, or if you're listening on Thursday, it was yesterday. It's the week to celebrate anyway. So I thought we'd have a verse and chorus of Molly Malone. It's underrated, oversung but underrated as a song, Molly Malone, I think. In Dublin's fair city, where the girls are so pretty, I first set my eyes on sweet Molly Malone. She wheeled her wheelbarrow through streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Should we have that same one again? That's the one everyone knows, isn't it? In Dublin's fair city, where the girls are so pretty, I first set my eyes on sweet Molly Malone. She wheeled her wheelbarrow through streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Well, we should have a second song as well. We should have the Rattlin Bog. Do you know that? I first learned the American version of the Rattlin Bog from Pete Seeger, which is All in the Wood it's known as, but I think the Rattlin Bog's got a better chorus, and it's the Irish one, so it's the one we need to sing this week, and you'll probably know it better. It's got a great chorus that goes, oh, row the Rattlin Bog, the bog down in the valley, oh, row the Rattlin Bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. No, it's not that one, I'm doing the other version of it. Oh, row the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Red bog and a rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. I have to try and not tap my knee too much, otherwise the microphone will pick it up. You can stamp your feet and tap your knees as much as you need to, but I think it might be a wee bit distracting. I'll try and keep it gentle. It's an over-enthusiastic sort of a song. That's the chorus. Let's try that. Oh, row the Rattlin Bog, if you haven't done it before. Oh, row the Rattlin Bog. Let's try that. Oh, row the Rattlin Bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. The bog down in the valley, oh. The bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, row the Rattlin Bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. And again. Oh, row the Rattlin Bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. A rare bog and a rattling bog. Rare bog and a rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. The bog down in the valley, oh. Rare bog and a rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Rare bog and a rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. So if we put those two bits together, that's the whole chorus. Oh, row the Rattlin Bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Rare bog and a rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Once more. Oh, row the Rattlin Bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Rare bog and a rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. If anyone's got the spoons, this is one to play the spoons on your knee, really. Okay, so that's the chorus. You can obviously join in on that. And then the end of every verse finishes the same way. And the hole in the bog and the bog down in the valley, oh. And the hole in the bog and the bog down in the valley, oh. And the hole in the bog. And so we're going to add a tree in the hole and a branch on the tree and a limb and a nest and all sorts of things. So you'll get the hang of it, I think. And then after each first line, you've got, well, in that bog there was a hole, a rare hole and a rattling hole. And if I sing it, there was a hole, you sing, rare hole and a rattling hole. And I sing, well, on that limb there was a nest, a rare nest and a rattling nest. So whatever the last word I sing, now in that nest there was an egg, a rare egg and a rattling egg. You'll pick it up. Okay. Oh, row the Rattlin Bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Rare bog and a rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Once more. Oh, row the Rattlin Bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Rare bog and a rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Well, in that bog there was a hole, a rare hole and a rattling hole, a hole in the bog and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, row the Rattlin Bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Rare bog and a rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Well, in that hole there was a tree, a rare tree and a rattling tree, and the tree in the hole and the hole in the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, row the Rattlin Bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Rare bog and a rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Well, on that tree there was a branch, a rare branch and a rattling branch, and the branch on the tree in the hole in the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, row the Rattlin Bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Rare bog and a rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Now on that branch there was a limb, a rare limb and a rattling limb, limb on the branch and the branch on the tree, and the tree in the hole in the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, row the Rattlin Bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Rare bog and a rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Well, on that limb there was a nest, a rare nest and a rattling nest, nest on the limb and the limb on the branch, and the branch on the tree, and the tree in the hole bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, row the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Red bog and a rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Now in that nest there was an egg, red egg and a rattling egg. Egg in the nest, in the nest in the limb, in the limb in the branch on the tree, in the tree in the hole in the bog down in the valley, oh. How are you doing? Oh, row the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Red bog and a rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Now in that egg there was a bird, a rare bird and a rattling bird. Bird in the egg in the nest in the limb, in the limb and the branch on the tree, tree in the hole in the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, row the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Red bog and a rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Well, on that bird there was a feather, rare feather and a rattling feather. Feather on the bird, and the bird in the egg in the nest on the limb on the branch on the tree, tree in the hole in the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, row the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Red bog and a rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. How many more do you think there might be? Well, on that feather there was a worm, a rare worm and a rattling worm. Worm on the feather and the feather on the bird, and the bird in the egg in the nest on the limb, and the limb on the branch on the tree, tree in the hole in the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Red bog and a rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Well, on that worm there was a hare, rare hare and a rattling hare. Hare on the worm, and the worm on the feather, and the feather on the bird, and the bird in the egg in the nest on the limb, and the limb in the branch on the tree, tree in the hole in the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, row the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Red bog and a rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Well, on that hare there was a louse, a rare louse and a rattling louse. Louse on the hare and the hare on the worm, worm on the feather and the feather on the bird, and the bird in the egg in the nest on the limb, and the limb on the branch on the tree, tree in the hole in the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, row the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Red bog and a rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. On that louse there was a tick, rare tick and a rattling tick. Tick on the louse and the louse on the hare, and the hare on the worm, worm on the feather and the feather on the bird, and the bird in the egg in the nest on the limb, and the limb on the branch on the tree, tree in the hole in the bog down in the valley, oh. Last chorus. Oh, row the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Red bog and a rattling bog down in the valley, oh. There's a version that ends, and on that tick there was a whole nether universe. That sounds a little bit expansive for me, so I think we're going to finish it with one more chorus. Oh, row the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Red bog and a rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. I do like that one. I hope you like it too, because it's quite long. I suppose you can always fast forward me just now, can't you? A pleasure that you won't get to do in real life, I'm afraid, when we return to singing together. Well, a lovely Irish language round that I learned some years ago translates as the sweet singing of the birds, and of course they're singing more and more and more. It's beautiful. Spring is coming, and the way that we say that is Cúil fin anain. Cúil fin anain. Cúil fin anain. That's it. That's the whole thing, and it's a round. So we sing the same words 4 times, but there's different tunes. So we've got Cúil fin anain. Try that one. Cúil fin anain, and again. Cúil fin anain, and a higher one. Cúil fin anain. Try that one. Cúil fin anain. So do the low one, then the slightly higher. Cúil fin anain. Cúil fin anain. Once more. Cúil fin anain. Cúil fin anain. Cúil fin anain. Cúil fin anain. And again. Cúil fin anain. Cúil fin anain. So it's that last one that's nice and low. Cúil fin anain. Let's do that once more. Cúil fin anain. So take it from the high up. Cúil fin anain. Cúil fin anain. Once more. Cúil fin anain. Cúil fin anain. That takes us back to the beginning. Cúil fin anain. 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 So just hear the birds. I always hear them, chattering once this gets into its 4 parts. I sort of feel like I can hear the birds chattering. Maybe they're just outside my window, I don't know. Right, let's try it. So 4 parts, so sing with anyone you like. I'll maybe put some pictures of some birds up. Cúil fin anain. 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 Heel-yo-ho, boys, let her go, boys. Bring her head around now all together. Heel-yo-ho, boys, let her go, boys. Sailing homeward to Mingulay. Heel-yo-ho, boys, let her go, boys. Bring her head around now all together. Heel-yo-ho, boys, let her go, boys. Sailing homeward to Mingulay. Heel-yo-ho, boys, let her go, boys. Bring her head around now all together. Heel-yo-ho, boys, let her go, boys. Sailing homeward to Mingulay. Heel-yo-ho, boys, let her go, boys. Bring her head around now all together. Heel-yo-ho, boys, let her go, boys. Sailing homeward to Mingulay. Heel-yo-ho, boys, let her go, boys. Bring her head around now all together. Heel-yo-ho, boys, let her go, boys. Sailing homeward to Mingulay. Heel-yo-ho, boys, let her go, boys. Bring her head around now all together. Heel-yo-ho, boys, let her go, boys. Sailing homeward to Mingulay. Have a good week, everyone. Take care.